What's going on, guys? Skylord Studios 005 back here again. And today we have a very special X testing video. Today we have the Cobalt Drake X testing video. So, I kind of held out on testing Cobalt Drake just sheerly due to its rarity. However, recently I did get the X app, or I got the Hong Kong version, scanned in a few bays, and I actually won 2 Cobalt Drakes. So, I'm going to get a proxy service, get those sent to me. And we're going to use this for competitive testing. One's probably going to remain in the box, and one of them is probably going to be displayed. But what I have running, and what I have ran in the past has actually worked, is 960 gear ball. If gear ball doesn't work, we're going to throw it on tapered. And this is just a very special video, so let's try to get this to at least, I'm not going to put a like goal, but I want to get to 1,000 subscribers after this video. I'm debating making this my 500 subscriber special. But, yeah, so if not, and this is just a regular upload, then no, this was intended for a special video, just like the all battles being fought. We have 6 combos we're going to run it against. If it does well against 3, we'll throw it up against the other 3. However, if it's not doing too great, we'll throw it on tapered and see how it goes. But the combo, again, I'm running is Cobalt Drake 960 gear ball. The concept is you're just going to be a really heavy stamina type, because the shapes on the blade do not seem aggressive at all. Despite it being an attack type, I feel it's more stamina balance. But let's see, guys. So let me introduce the 6 combos to y'all. Some of these you guys have seen, some of these maybe not. The obvious one is Hell Scythe 960 gear ball, my go-to stamina type in tournaments, kind of paralleling Cobalt Drake, seeing if Drake can beat out Hell Scythe in stamina. Then we've got another obvious one, Hell Chain 560 orb, slightly more aggressive but still stamina based. This is a lighter weight stamina combo. We got Wyvern Gale 360 ball. And then we got a classic. We got Viper Tail 560 point. Again, just very aggressive and stamina based. Trying to get the knockouts. Then we got the basically evolution to that is Phoenix Wing 560 gear point. And then finally we have Unicorn 460 tapered. And just for the fun of it, we will throw in a 7th combo, maybe a bonus round, perhaps. We're going to do Shark Edge on 360 high tapered. Simply due to Shark Edge on a form of tapered being extremely competitive. So let's ruin this Drake's paint. Let's be honest, that's really what's going to result in this battle. But we're running gear ball versus gear ball first. Again, with Drake, you're going to want to do a flat, strong shoot for this combo. So, 3, 2. Also, before I mess it up, just as the audience has requested, I have cleaned out my stadium. And I replaced the shroud with my stickered shroud. So you can see, got the Beyblade Premier. And we got Beyblade Premier. And just because I send stickers, Beyblade Premier. If I get other stickers, I'm going to throw them on here. But other than that, let's get started in a position that I feel comfortable launching in. Alrighty, let's see. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Again, you kind of have to launch harder. It is a heavier combo. Oh, that was a hard hit, guys. And it kind of didn't really budge. 1 point. Cobalt Drake. Alright, you can see the metal starting to get more exposed. 1-0. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. That was launched right on top of Drake. That must have been. Bringing it back. 3-0 Cobalt Drake. Let's see. Will it be the victor? Or will Hell Scythe have something to say about it? Again, the reason why it works so well in this combo, guys, is its sheer weight. At least currently in the meta, we don't have UX yet. Its sheer weight is what makes this combo work. Any heavy thing on gear ball, sheer weight, it just tanks attacks, guys. Starting to see more damage. but it does pass the first battle. So it beats out my go-to combo. So yeah. But moving on, we're going to go with, hang on, I'm trying to separate some from balance from stamina types. All right, so we have 2 more stamina types and 4 balance types. We're going to run a balance type next. We're going to run Unicorn Sting because I feel like it's going to be the weakest. So Unicorn Sting 460 tapered versus Cobalt Drake 960 gear ball. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Again, just tanking the attacks, guys. And doing the X dash. If I'm going to be honest, this is probably my favorite bay for X. I said it was Hell Chain just because it's a widely accessible bay I can obviously always use. But now that I'm able to actually do more testings with it, I'm starting to like Drake more than I originally did. Which it was my favorite when they revealed the first 5. 1-0, Cobalt Drake. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Alright, that's gotta be a reshoot, guys. Unfortunately. But again, still looking pretty good. Revert it back. There we go. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Taper can be very aggressive when it wants to be. So currently we're still 1-0. Again, it's just going to tank the attack. It's going to be a tank stamina combo. It's probably going to work realistically. Two, 0. All right, set. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Again, it's carrying a lot of the attacks, but oh, that wobble. Ooh, I didn't like that wobble. I don't know if it's still going to be able to outspin it. It's kind of teetering. Who's going to win? That's Unicorn Sting. So it's 2-1. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. This is what I mean when Gearball can go aggressive. Now, when it goes on the X line, it actually conserves stamina because it just dodges. I think there could be another one. Unicorn? Nope. 3-1, Cobalt. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Yeah, I'm just taking. Ooh, that against the X rails. Alrighty. Let's see. It's 3-2. Unicorn Sting's really giving it a run for its money. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. If either one of those days would have hit their first attack, that would have been game over the other day. But I think just because of the weight, when it did that thing where it hit it into an X dash and hit it back, I think just because of the weight, Cobalt didn't really move, so it kind of killed Unicorn. So I think that's what, 3, 2, I want to say. Alrighty, let's see. Next up. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. TLDR is if Cobalt wins this battle, it moves on. And one tip that I will say is with Phoenix and Cobalt, because they are heavier, you gotta launch them harder. They don't want to too aggro launch them. So we're gonna do further in-depth testings with this on Sunday as well as later on tonight. But that's a Cobalt's win. Again, this right here really can only be countered by one combo, I believe. But we're not gonna get to that one. I think we're actually gonna save that one for last. Since we just did a balance type, we'll shift back to stamina. We'll do Hell Scythe 560 Orb. So this is slightly more aggro. Let's see what happens when Drake goes aggro. Alright, this should be an even one. Hell's Chain, 1-0. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Alright, Hell's Chain, 3-0. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Alright, it's got Drake on the ropes. Will this be the first combo to beat Cobalt Drake? Now, I have seen people use Cobalt Drake on Spike, and I've beaten it. Alright, Cobalt Drake. 1, 3. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! That is probably great. Again, when you see it get really hard hit, you can see it barely move. But I think the recoil on it's not great. Ooh, yeah, no, that's going to be a Hell Chain. Alright, first loss, Hell Chain. Alrighty. So, why I think it lost is really simple. I think it has to do with the recoil, and as long as it gets the center first, it's going to win. The Hell Chain took the center before it, because it goes a little bit like this. Hell Chain just went straight for the center. So, first loss, Cobalt Drake. Let's check the paint wear. Again, it's nothing too horrible. It's nothing like, oh, it's going to turn pure silver. But, you know, it's whatever. Let's go back to a balance type. We're going to run... We'll run Viper. Viper 560 point. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Sorry. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Oh! Hang on, about to call that. We're losing 2 points. It's probably just going to lose 1. Yeah, it's going to be Viper. 1-0. 3, 2, 1, shoot! 3, 2, 1, shoot. That is 3-0 Viper so far. If it loses this next battle after Viper, we're going to switch it to Tapered. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! 3, 2, 1, shoot! Oh, that is 6-0. Viper Tail wins. Alright, so he has one more loss before switching bits. So, let's see. Wyvern Gale. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! 3, 2, 1, shoot! Wyvern Gale wins it. Alrighty, so Cobalt Drake bursts. Yeah, I think I figured out what Cobalt Drake's weakness is. Well, yes, it is a very good stamina blade, as proven. I think I figured out its weakness. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. If you really think about it shape-wise, it's kind of a heavier version of Wyvern Gale. So... And the weakness, I believe, to Cobalt Drake, and that was proven. Alright, that's 4. Wyvern Gale wins it. Alright, so now we got to switch bits. Got to switch to Tapered. Alright, 960 Tapered. This, I think, is going to help it significantly, because I think the weakness was burst resistance and recoil. So we are going to have it face the balance combos along with another stamina, and we're going to rematch one of the combos. We're going to face it up against the stamina first. Knight Shield, 960 or 980 Orb. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Now this combo was suggested by Eric. So let's see. Are we onto something? I believe so. Alright, that's Cobalt. 1-0. Great, I do believe this is going to be an easy opponent for it, so... 2-1. Night Shield. I was about to say Night Link. All right, maybe not. 4, or no, that was what, 2-0? That's 3-2. Great. That is 5-2. Drake. So Drake does beat out Lance. Let's see. Can it beat out Shark Edge, though? So we do have a short bit and a short ratchet versus short ratchet and tall bit. So I do want to see how that would factor in. Given the heights, it looks like it's going to be contacting here. So Shark Edge is going to do some heavy damage to that paint. So 3, 2, 1, shoot! 3, 2, 1, shoot! Oh, my. Cobalt Drake. 2-0. 3, 2, 1, shoot! 3, 2, 1, shoot! Weight does help in not being KO'd. Like, it's a KO resistance thing, not a attack thing. Whereas Phoenix weight is for attack, this is a KO resistance thing. I think that's Drake, so... What is that? That's 3 or 4? No, that's 2. That's 3. Typo. 3, 2, 1, shoot! Again, you just saw how hard it hit. Shark Edge hit Cobalt. Cobalt barely budged. So that is 4. It does beat out the Shark Edge combo. So now let's see the heavyweight champions clash. Phoenix on Gear Point versus Cobalt on Tapered. This is gonna be a fun one, guys. These are parallels, basically. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! One's more stamina based. One's not. Duel of the Paint. This is gonna get brutal, guys. Again, one's more stamina based. Phoenix Wing. 3, 2, 1, shoot! 3, 2, 1, shoot! This is the one I saved for last because I knew Phoenix was gonna be parallel to it. And we got the best results with Tapered, but I don't think I think that's Drake, technically. 1-1. 3, 2, 1, shoot! 3, 2, 1, shoot! Hard launching gives you the best results with the weight. Yeah, that is probably Drake. Alright, that's, I think, what? 2-1. Phoenix. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Oh my. Let's see. That is 2-2. Drake's bringing it back. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! 3, 2, 1, shoot! And that's 4. Alright, 4-2. Cobalt Drake beats it. Phoenix. So, alright, I'm going to explain to you why both of these are really good. This is good for weight and stamina and semi-aggression. But this one's good for weight because of the attack, so it's like kind of outwards distribution. So it's just going to smash really hard. And this one's going to like have recoil, but it's going to be able to handle it. So we're gonna rematch it. Let's look at the damage so far. Yeah, now you're starting to see. I mean, when it's top down, you don't really see it, but when you look at it from the sides, guys, and also these edges are gonna be rounded off, so it's gonna be even better for stamina eventually. Let's rematch against Chain. Chain's the biggest one I want to see rematched, and we'll rematch against the others to see as the paper helps it. Alrighty. That is 2-0. Drake. Now let's see. 3, 2, 1. Shoot. 3, 2. Yep. Reshoot. Drake go off. 3, 2, 1. Go. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! All right, that is, I think, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, go shoot! 3, 2, 1, shoot! Look at that. Do you guys see how fast that was? That was insane. Honestly, Drake really should have been a balance type instead of an attack type because it's not aggressive enough to be an attack type. If you throw it on tapered, that thing, it's crazy on tapered, guys. We'll run Wyvern and then Viper. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3. It's 3. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Shoot. Because the Wyvern's very light, so, and Drake is very heavy, so it's very difficult here. And also, Wyvern doesn't have the best burst resistance, so... Alright. 3, 1, Gale. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Yeah, Gale has really good recovery, I'm not even gonna lie. I notice it's kind of the four-sided stuff that has extremely good recovery. If it doesn't collide with Cobalt, it should actually nope. That is 4. Cobalt sweeps it. Alright, let's see. Viper versus Cobalt. Both of these were built on good stamina, but also pretty good attack. So, looking at Drake now, guys. Ooh, yeah. You can see it's been damaged. Also, this was a new ratchet from my second Phoenix Wing. So, you can also see that's being damaged. And this was the original tapered. So... versus this. Ready? Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 2, Drake, bring out. We're playing as though it was competitive. I really didn't like that ring out, but like it's competitive, you gotta count some KOs. Alright, this is what's pretty good fun. I think I actually might throw this in my deck, guys. I'm not even kidding. Alrighty. So that's 3. Alright, later set. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, 3, 2. Viper is actually bringing it back. So, let's see. Can Viper finish it off? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Oh, 5. That is Viper's win. Purely for self-KO, and I really didn't like that. So, just to counter Viper, we will do one more. We're going to throw it on Rush. I just want to see it on Rush to see if it can beat Viper. If it can't beat Viper, then, you know, it's a self-KO issue. So, 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 2, and Viper. Is Viper the counter for Cobalt? 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. So we're seeing how it would do as like a pure attack. I think it takes too much recoil to be a pure attack, if I'm going to be honest. Alright, 2, 1, I believe. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Alright. 3, 2. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3-2. Nope, that is 4. So it does beat it on rush. So it really depends on what you're on. If you have something like point, I think if you're able to outlast it with Gear Ball, it could work. Tapered, if you're really lucky, I think can work. Let me make sure I put this back in my big spoon. Yeah, I think 960, Gear Ball or Tapered actually do work. I remember thinking that it might not work, but it's just a combo that I would like to try. So yeah. So putting Drake back to stock. You can see the damage. Yeah, that's been used. Now it has battle scars and is ready to be thrown officially into the deck. I was debating throwing it in my deck or not, but now it's going to be officially used in deck. So I see this as a pretty big thing because I was kind of worried to use it. But my mentality behind this, aside from probably if I'm able to get the proxy service working, having 2 more coming in the mail, is, and I was going to do this before I even got it, but my idea behind it is collector versus competitive. While it might not be competitive, it was meant to be battled with and played with. So that was what it was built for. So use it as it was meant, you know? And I think it would be fun to use in X tournaments. It's not unbeatable, as you guys have seen. There are things that can beat it. In fact, I got really lucky with a lot of its rounds. A lot of its rounds it technically should not have won, but it won them anyway. Just really hard shoot it if you guys have a Cobalt and you're trying to think of how to use it. Just extremely hard shoot and go with what you know. Gear Ball I like because it's a wider version of Ball and, you know, it's more aggressive, so it does play into that nature of Cobalt. So if it does get hit into the X rails, it can do that. But it's also better for stamina than regular Ball. Tapered is just good for attack and stamina, so yeah, kind of the same thing for Gear Ball. Rush, I would say, is a last minute thing because it's not aggressive to really use aggressive enough to use Rush. So it's very much a last minute thing. But yeah, let me know, what did you guys think? What would you guys throw Cobalt on? Maybe I might use it in a tournament if you guys comment down below, and I think I tested it and I think it's good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this very special video. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And you know what? Before I go, I do want to do one more battle. I do need to get the bay that I need to do this battle for, just because I think I was going to do this on shorts. But I figured, while we're battling Drake right now, why don't we just throw this up against it? We're going to do Sword versus Drake. Both stock. So this is Common X versus Chrome Ryuga. Or Ryugu. Ryuga? I think it's Ryuga. Chrome Ryuga. Something like that. This is kind of what's advertised in the anime and the manga. What they really want to happen. Like, oh, they want it to be Common X versus Chrome. And that's the whole motive behind Common X climbing the X Tower. So that's why that is like that. I'm trying to find my Sphinx Cow. Again, while I'm talking, I'm trying to revert my combos back to how they're supposed to be in my deck. So, or in my case. So, yeah. But overall, it is better than I thought it was. I heard a lot of people saying it's not great. Well, it's not as good as some might make you believe, but it's also not horrible. So it's usable. That's what I like about the X meta, is some things are usable. Nothing is really unusable except for maybe Needle, realistically. So you just really have to experiment with a lot of stuff, guys. But yeah, so let me get this last combo assembled. Let me throw the parts back in the box, and we will get running with this one. So, and also make sure you comment down below, what was your favorite combo that I used in this video, and why? So, again, I might just upload this as a regular video. This might be a special video. We got to figure out. Well, let's run them. Let's run Drawn Sword versus Cobalt Drake. D60 flat versus not 960 flat. 460 flat. Ready? 3, 2, 1, shoot! 3, 2, 1. That is 3 points, drawn sword. 3, 2, 1, shoot! 3, 2, 1. Cobalt just sent drawn sword literally spiraling around the ring. All right. 3, 1, Cobalt Drake. 3, 2, 1, shoot! 3, 2, 1, shoot! That is 6, 1. That was very quick. Drawn sword wins against Cobalt Drake. Again, purely due to the shape. This is extremely heavy for smash attack. Or not extremely heavy, but, you know, decently weighted for smash attack. This isn't as aggressive, but just before I go, since that one took so little, I will run Dagger against Drake, just because, you know what? We're already here. Why don't we run Dagger versus Drake? I know eventually I'm probably going to have to update this to do Buster versus Drake, because we don't know which one Common X will be using in the finals. Heck, you could get something else from Buster. So, 3, 2, 1, shoot! 3, 2, 1, shoot! Points, Cobalt Drake, and as you can see, we're messing up the stadium already. But 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Self-KO on Drawn Dagger's part, so let's see. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. What is that? All right, that is, I believe, 3 Cobalt. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2. Drawn Dagger. I will say this is more of a fun fight than Sword, because Sword just kept hitting it from behind. So 3, 2, 1. That's a stop. Gotta run that back. 3. All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh! And with that, 4-3. Drawn Dagger wins by a burst finish. So, X, if he used Drawn Dagger, would win against Chrome. All right. So, yeah. Also, I don't think this has the updated mold, so. Oh, well. See? Alright. So, yeah. So, Cobalt Drake testing. Overall, it's not bad. It's not great either. Like, it's not super, you need to have this in your deck. It's so good. But it's also not horrendous. So, might do in a shorts wide defense, because I feel like that on wide defense would basically be unstoppable. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching for so long. If you made it to the end, thank you so much. And I will say, I did have a lot of fun when testing this, because I think this is the first one I had an extreme amount of fun when testing bays, because this one was just, I don't know, it was different. I think part of the fun of it was because this was a bay that I had highly anticipated using and really didn't want to use, but I did at the same time because, the collector in me was like, you know what, just leave it, perfect, it's going to be worth a lot in a few years. But I decided, let's actually do the testings. And looking at the damage, it's not that bad, really. Compared to what I've got on Phoenix, like top down, it's fine. When you look at Phoenix top down, you can already tell that there's something up. So, yeah. Maybe these two battle in a shorts video. I'm not sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.